Ever wonder why some people go through amazing experiences and never post about them? Like, they just live it and move on? What kind of person does that? And more importantly, what do they know that the rest of us don't? If you're someone who has social media but barely uses it, or if you're the person who watches everyone else's stories but never posts your own, this is for you. Let's start here. We live in a world where if you didn't post it, it's like it didn't happen. You went on vacation? Post it. You ate good food? Post it. But then there's you. You're out there living your life, and the thought of pulling out your phone to document it feels wrong. So what's going on in your brain that's different? Here's the thing. Most people post on social media because they're looking for validation. Proof that they matter. A little hit of dopamine when those likes start rolling in. And there's science behind this. Every time you post something and people react, your brain releases dopamine. It feels good. So people keep chasing it. But you're different. You don't need that external validation to feel good about your experiences. When something cool happens in your life, you don't immediately think, how can I show this to everyone? You just enjoy it. You live it. And that's enough. Your happiness comes from inside you, not from other people's opinions. But let's dig deeper. Privacy. In a world where everyone overshares everything, you've chosen to keep your life to yourself. And that's not because you're hiding. It's because you understand something important. Not everything needs to be public. Not every moment needs an audience. Think about it. When you post something, you're inviting everyone into that moment. Old classmates you haven't talked to in years, people you barely know. And suddenly, this personal experience becomes a performance. The caption has to be clever. The photo has to be perfect. And before you know it, you're not even present in your own life anymore. You're just creating content. People who don't post have figured this out. They'd rather be in the moment than perform the moment. Studies show that people who use social media less are often happier. They're not constantly comparing their lives to everyone else's highlight reel. They're just living their own life at their own pace. Some people don't post because they've realized that social media changes the experience itself. When you know you're going to post about something, you start experiencing it differently. You're thinking about the angle, the lighting, and what you will say. You're one step removed from actually being there. People who don't post want the real thing. The unfiltered, unedited, unphotographed real thing. They want to laugh without thinking about how it looks. They want to succeed without needing applause. Now, let me be real with you. Some people don't post for a different reason. Social anxiety. Fear of judgment. The worry that nobody will care. And if that's you, that's worth looking at. Because there's a difference between choosing privacy and hiding because you're scared. Ask yourself this. Do you not post because you genuinely don't want to? Or because you're afraid of what people might think? But for most people who don't post, it's not fear. It's clarity. They've seen through the whole thing. They've realized that social media is a game, and they've decided not to play. Not because they're better than anyone else, but because it doesn't serve them. People who don't post are often observers. They pay attention. While everyone else is busy recording and posting, they're actually seeing what's happening around them. They're having deeper thoughts. They're making real connections. And ironically, they often have richer lives than the people constantly trying to prove they have rich lives. Let's talk about authenticity. Social media has created this weird world where everyone is performing a version of themselves. The fun version. The successful version. But people who don't post have rejected that performance. People ask, why don't you ever post anything? Like there's something wrong with you. But maybe you're participating in something more important. Your actual life. The one that happens when you put the phone down. You're not disconnected. You're not missing out. You're just connected to different things. Real conversations. Your own thoughts. The present moment. People who don't rely on social media for validation tend to have stronger self-esteem. They know who they are without needing constant feedback. So if you're someone who barely posts, who scrolls but doesn't share, who lives privately in a public world, let me tell you something. You're not weird. You're not antisocial. You're not missing the point. And honestly, that's powerful. In a world that's constantly screaming, look at me, you've chosen to just be. So the next time someone asks why you don't post, you don't owe them an explanation. But if you want one, here it is. Because I'm too busy living my life to perform it. If this resonated with you, hit that subscribe button and get to watch the psychological content that is relatable to your personal experiences.